One of the most nerve-wracking parts of being appraised is the actual day that you're observed. So I've created a checklist for you to prepare yourself for that day. So about a week before, you're going to let the teachers around you know, hopefully you have a good relationship with those teachers, and you're going to let them know that you will be having an observation. Usually your appraiser will let you know at least the week that you'll be having your observation, hopefully the day of, and sometimes you'll even get to pick the period that they'll be observing you. That way you can remind them the day before, and that way the day of, if you need any assistance, they can help you. They'll be out in the halls helping you monitor getting the kids settled into your classroom and kind of give you some peace of mind that day. The week before, you want to determine the objectives that you're going to address. The day before, you want to go ahead and get those written on the board, so that way the morning of when you walk in, you can mentally review those, because that's something you're going to want to verbally discuss with your students before you start the lesson. The week before, you're going to lesson plan, and I strongly suggest you do that with a colleague. That way you can bounce ideas off each other, make sure you have enough variety in your lesson plan. Day before, look it over, tweak to make sure that you're still at the right point in your lessons to do that lesson plan. And then the day of, have it printed out so your appraiser can review it. The week before, you want to let the students know that you are going to be having an observation. I like to say that y'all have been doing a great job, and someone's going to come see how great y'all are, so they can think of it as a positive thing, and they don't know that actually they're there just to watch me. And then the day before, just remind the students, and the day of, just be there at the door to greet them with a smile. The week before, you want to start organizing your room and cleaning it up. You're going to acquire a lot of stuff, but you want it to look really neat and tidy when they come in. Day before, just make sure it's tidied up, and then the day of, put some kind of air freshener out. Week before, get the technology that you're going to need. You're going to want some kind of technology in your lesson. So if you're going to use a video clip, go ahead and get the DVD. If you're going to need an overhead projector, make sure you have the equipment ready to go for that. Day before, check the technology, make sure it's working how you want it to, and then the morning of, turn stuff on, make sure it's ready to go so you're not wasting any time during your lesson. After you've determined your lesson plan, then go ahead and get your copies and supplies ready well ahead of time. The day before, set them out, and the morning of, if you can, pass them out to the table, so that way you are minimizing time being wasted while you're being observed. The week before, I suggest that you confirm with your observer. It can be very frustrating to have planned a very precise lesson and then have your observer say, "Oh, I forgot, I can't make it that day." So just check with them and make sure they'll still be coming that day. Day before, clear a place for them to sit. Make sure if they're going to be sitting at your desk that it looks professional. And then the day of, when they come in, just smile and nod at them and move on teaching your lesson as you normally would.